Greetings and salutations, YouTube Wanderer. The Lost One Gaming here, and welcome back to Individual Investor Tycoon and our $1 billion in the year 2017. So if I'm not mistaken, we pretty much have like 10 more years left to go in game before the game ends, because I believe it says you're supposed to play 30 years in. So we've been playing since 1997, and it's now 2017. So I don't know what my next move should be, though. I'm thinking SSA Group 389, 387. Ramble opened several sports stores. Labor costs rose in the paper industry. That should, I was gonna say that should send Sun Paper down a little bit. I think it did. Sophie's kind of fallen off a little bit. 4,900. I mean, it's possible that we could jump in there and possibly see if it can get back up to 6,000, which it's already headed that way now. So I'm a little bit late on that thinking. I'm surprised that Parallel is still actually like where they are, because I was almost certain that Parallel was supposed to be like losing everything at this point. They were supposed to be backing out of the market, but they're still around, and it's higher than it's freaking ever been. So I don't really get that one. Sun Paper's now down to $2,000, so definitely gonna take this opportunity here, because once again I can do that. This is gonna cost me $692 million as an investment. So now I'm down to $375 million. I mean, you know, it's okay. I do believe that Sun Paper will make this investment back, and it will be marvelous. Look at that. $43 million already back. Alright, let's just keep going. Let's see how far we can go. $149 million, $204 million, $207. Oh, $289. I think this is the best investment that I've ever done. TCCnet releases a casual game called Dance OL. OL? What? They could have called it Dance Dance Revolution or something. That would have been more realistic. Anyway, $310 million, $361, $407. I'm gonna see if we can get Sun Paper to 4,000. That's what I'm shooting for. Once we hit 4,000, I'm out. There we go. $572 million made on that investment. I'm out. I've made enough money. See you later. See you later. There goes my 3,000 shares for almost $1.3 billion. Alright. I don't know. Let's see. Rambler's at $70. SSA Group is at $429. Wonder how much further it can go. 4,004. It didn't go that much higher after we sold. So, I mean, it wasn't that bad. Senda and Google to develop the first panoramic camera. So Senda's now at $115. TCC Net's kind of fallen off a little bit. They were at like 90, but like everything's, like I said, everything's so high now that I don't really know where to invest anymore. Like Senda's in the 80s now, Rambler's in the 80s, Parallel's in like 200 range. TCC Net may be the next one, 76, 78. I mean, the hope would be that they would get back up to 90, but I mean, that's not that much of an improvement. I mean, Senda's now down to 72, so that may be 66. I was gonna see how much they drop off. We could buy 20. Let's do. I can't even. What is that? 220. Jesus. We'll do 100. Whatever number. There you go. That's $1 billion we're gonna invest into Senda in hopes that things will go well. And that's already $100 million back. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. $83, 82. I don't really know how high Senda can go, though. I mean, it was at like almost $100, but it's going to take some more news for them to get back to $100, probably. Oh, there's some news there, but it didn't really help that much. I mean, so far, it's kind of been meh, meh. 122 million, 65, 171. TCCNet's down to 60. Oh, frick, I could have invested there. Dang it, I missed my opportunity. I clicked and I tried to pause, but I didn't get it in time. Dang it, that would have been nice. Would have been up from like $50 to $100 already. And I'm losing all my money on Senda. Great. 57. I should have waited a little bit longer to see how much further they could drop before I invested, but hindsight's 2020 once again. Rambler sponsors the national football team. Senda's now back up to $88, $87.90. I don't know if they could get Yeah, well, I was gonna say I didn't know if they could get any higher. I'm gonna take that 105. I'm selling the wrong thing. $105 a share, $553 million in profit. Sure. All right, how many shares do we have? 150,000 or 15 million. All right, let's do that. That's almost $1.6 billion back. We're now up to $2 billion, so we've pretty much doubled what we had in the beginning, if I'm not mistaken. We were like 1.16 or something like that. I think, yeah. So we're almost double. TCTNet's back down to $50. Here we go. I'm not missing this opportunity again. We get 422,000, or that'd be like 400. Listen, math is not my strong suit. The economy is better. The unemployment rate is lower, and the rent of the house is rising 20%. I don't know why when I first saw that I thought it was saying that unemployment was getting lower or that it was better, but then it said it was at 20%. I was like, wait a minute, that's a warning sign that if the unemployment rate was at 20%, I think we should be really worried, not happy about it. Let's see. How many do I want to do? We'll do 300,000, which will be $1.5 billion invested, and that's 30 million shares. All right, let's see what we got. TCTNet, I'm counting on you. All right, don't let me down, or you probably will, but you know, don't let me down too much. 57, 54. Sophie invested in a new pickup center to increase logistics speed. Sophie's at almost $7,000 now. Sun Paper's at almost 6,000. It's over 6,000 now. We've almost made $1 billion off of TCTNet already. So the hope is that I can actually make $1 billion in profit. I wonder if that's another achievement. There you go. That's $1 billion. I'm gonna see if we can ride it to 95. That's my target. $95 per share. If we get any higher than that, yeah, okay. That was 93. And it keeps dropping. Every time it gets up to 90, it just drops. The rent a house is rising 10% because the unemployment rate's getting better. $88. Dropped off. I'm confident. I'm gonna hold even long term, even if it drops off again. I mean, which it is doing at this point. I believe that it can get back up to $100. Okay, there's the brain drain there. 67, 64. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hold on to it now. Let's see. You performed well this year and got the end of the year bonus of 6 months. Yes, I've been doing quite well, haven't I? I could have made us like $1 billion earlier this year, you know. Could have. Kind of missed out, but $45. So I said I could buy some more shares to make this even better, but affected by the increase in market demand, the price of rubber has risen. I thought I paused this. See, sometimes I'll think I'll pause and then I actually don't. I got a stock bonus, a lot of dividend of $2 million. Finally starting to make something off of dividends, which is great. Let's keep going. 117 million. We're starting to pick our way back up a little bit. But the question is, can it ride to $95 again? I'm just mad. I could have had $1 billion. And, well, we're headed back that way now. 77, 76. Trying to see if I can invest somewhere else, too. SSA Group's down to like 300. Freaking Sophie's at $9,000. They're going to be at $10,000 soon. Freaking ridiculous. If I ever see them fall off again, that may be a time to invest, but I don't think that's going to happen. It happens very rarely, and every time it does happen, I'm not there to capitalize on it. So, $14,000, something has to happen. Like, they can't stay at that rate forever. Like, they've just been growing way too much. There's no way. 11,000, they're starting to fall off again. I don't really have a lot to invest, though, at the moment. I'm still waiting on TCTNet. We'll stay where we're at. Facebook released what? The Facebook Spaces virtual. What? Did Facebook turn into MySpace like over the course of a night or something? 72, 77. Here we go again. 81, 85, 86. We're almost there to my target. 88, 89, and drop back down again. Come on, give me some good news. A good game, something. 89. Maybe I should have just taken the $1 billion and ran. I'm being greedy again, aren't I? Being greedy again. But I know they can do it. Like, I've seen it done before. Hayer's now down to $50. This might be a good time to invest. Let's go ahead and do, let's see. Sun Paper's down to 3,000 also. How many shares? 2,110 versus 125,256. We'll do 100,000, which would be what, 10 million shares? Yep. All right. So now we're down to $128 million in terms of cash right now, but I know that things are gonna get better. Hayer's now falling off a little bit more, and now starting to lose money on TCT Net. Both of my investments have gone a little bit sour, a little bit south, but I'm confident. All right, there's $130 million back again. Come on, TCT Net, man. I'm hoping Hayer can get back up to like $80 again, which it's already headed that way now. I'm not really going to make too much off of this investment, seems like. 70, 81, 85, 86. I think we're going to get out there. I keep thinking that I'm pausing, but I'm not. I'm pretty sure that's as far as Hayer's going to go. They may get up to 100, but it's not really going to get me that much more if they do. So, I'd rather take my money and run now. That's $962 million. Back up to $1 billion. Alright, TCT Net, I'm still waiting on you. I'm still waiting on my $90. I think the next time we get up to $1 billion, I think we're going to sell. Because I don't... They did get over $100, actually. 110. Parallel's now down to 100 something dollars. 140. I maybe see if they drop off to maybe 90. I doubt they will, but it's possible. Sophie's now down to 8,000. I mean, considering where they've been in the past, I mean, I want everything. I want everything. This is the most aggressive that I've ever been. So let's go ahead and do that. Now have $18 million left in 140,000 shares. I've now lost money again on TCT Net. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed indeed. How are we losing so much money on Sophie? Come on. 8,000. What if they get up to 16,000 again? That'd be nice. I don't think they will, but, well, actually, 11,000. 11. Nope. Back down to 10. TC Net's now in $35. They're just killing me now. They just hate me. Every time I try and invest, they just hate me. They say, nah, no way. I'm speeding this up a little bit to try and get through this. It's now 2018, so we've gone through a whole nother year. And Sophie is dropping off like a freaking rock, or like a brick in a pond. And this sucks a lot, because I have a lot invested in there. It's taking me some time to make my money back, it seems like. I probably should have sold earlier, but I'm holding long term. It's now 2018, almost 2019. There's $120 million there, $200 million. Let me slow down a little bit so I can keep an eye on this. 8,300. If we can hit 12,000 again, I think that's where I'd sell. Got a year-end bonus of 4 months. Cool. Let me watch the price again. 10,664. 11,000. I said I was gonna. Yep. That's well. Well. Let's see if we can get to the billion mark. There you go. All right, I'm done. I was a little bit more greedier than I said I was gonna be, but you know what? It's fine. Paid off. 1,400. That's $2 billion. All right. TCT Net, I'm still waiting on you. Matter of fact, since it's so low, let's go ahead and do this. We'll buy even more shares. We'll buy 30 million more shares just because I can at this point. This will help me cut some of my losses a little bit, I guess. And it's still dropping a little bit. See, this helps us kind of make a little bit of a profit because we bought half of them low and half of them high. So, it helps out a little bit, but got a stock bonus. Dividends of $3 million. Great, cool. Nice, wonderful. I don't even know how much money I have invested in TCT Net right now. I haven't really been keeping... It's got to be like... Is it $2 billion that I have invested now? Or a little over... Maybe it's $1.5 billion or something. I can't even remember. Because I know I had almost $3 billion at one point. I'm going to have to speed through this, aren't I? Because they're just not going anywhere right now. Going down the freaking drain, that's where they're going. Man, this is crazy. $31? I remember the days of $50 and $60 and $90. Where have those days gone? I want them back. 44. We're starting to head back in the right direction a little bit. Not exactly 100% what I was looking. Oh, there we go. Now we're headed in the right path. That's $1 billion there. Oh no, I'm gonna keep riding. And it's going back down to show me right. 63. What if we could, like I said, if we can get back up to 90, that'd be great. We'd make like maybe $2 billion at that point, I think. Or close to it. And we're still on the slow path and we're headed back down now. Great. 44. It's having a little bit of surges, but at the same, every time it's like some piece of news comes through and it's like, nah, nah. I was about to invest in Sun Paper because it was down for a minute, but it's going back up. I've almost lost $1 billion. Now we went from gaining $1 billion to losing $1 billion. Alright. Let's just keep speeding through it. Maybe I'll catch the next one. SSA Group's down to 300. Hold on, we can invest there. I think we'll do, hold on, pause. Frickin' pause. 323. We'll do, this will be 3 million shares, right? Yeah, we'll do that. In hopes that maybe it can get up to like $500 or $600 again. I've lost now $1.2 billion on TCTnet. Thanks a lot. SSA Group is now moving. 377. Still not seeing what I want to see. Sun Paper's now like 7,000. I was, since I was gonna invest. Freaking Hayer's at 140. Man. I remember when I thought they couldn't get much higher than 100 last time. Now they're at 140. They may be headed to 200. Rambler's at 100 and something also too. SSA Group 419. I don't really know the range for them anymore. Like I've seen them at 600 and I've seen them kind of hovering around 400 lately. But I was thinking I could try and do 500, but I don't know. It really doesn't seem like it's 420. Kind of stuck in this 400 range for right now. 457, 453. Oh, there's 470. So maybe it is headed up to 500, or maybe it's just going to crash back down again. Sun Paper's now down to 3,800 again. TCT Net's now making me a profit once again. For how long, though, is the question. 494, 495. I think we're going to go ahead and sell SSA Group. I said I was going to wait for 500, but I think that's what we're going to call it. 30,000. 3 million shares, pretty much. There you go. That's almost $1.5 billion. Alright, TCT Net. Still, I've been holding on to them for like, what, a year? Almost 2 years now. I missed 2 opportunities actually trying to get more money, but you know, it's all right. Dang, SSA Group went up to 550. That could have been a little bit more, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Freaking Rambler's at 135. Parallel's still up in the hundreds. Cinda's now in the 100 range too. Sophie's now back down to 9,000. SSA Group's still in 500. Sun Paper is in 6,000 range. They just fell down to 5,000. Let's speed this up a little bit more. That's actually a lot more. That's not a little bit at all. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Being patient. You performed not bad in work this year. Got a year-end bonus of 2 months. $1 billion lost, man. That's a lot of money to lose. Good thing I have a lot of money to spend. Got a stock bonus, $3 million dividends. Alright, let's keep rolling. Negative 600 million. Alright, let's keep going. Negative 170. I could buy more. I mean, at this point. Oh, here we go. Starting to tread in the right direction. Keep it going. Keep it going. Economy is better. Unemployment rate is lower. Random housing is rising 20%. That helps out with my cash flow. At this point, that $23,000 a month isn't really helping me that much. It's pale in comparison to the money that I've made off of my investments. It's like, oh, this is cool. $23,000, yay! I could make $1 million in like a couple days if I wanted to, in comparison to that. And we're back down again. Thanks, TCTNet. I really appreciate it. This is the time where I buy even more shares, because why not? Let's do 300,000. We'll do 300,000 more, or another 30 million shares. So we bought low, we bought mid, and we bought high. We gotta cut our losses have to be cut somewhere, right? I mean, this is about as low as I expect it to go at this point, but who knows. I'm trying to hold on until we actually make a profit here again. Like, of course, I know what range I want, but may have to hold on to this into the next episode. It's already 2020 now. Matter of fact, what? It'll be 20 years in? Not 20 years in. 30 years in once we hit 2027. I may be holding on to TCTnet until 2027 at this rate. But at $46, we've already... Okay, never mind. I was going to say, at $46, we've already made $1 billion pretty much. But, you know, just as I looked at it, it freaking went away and into a plume of smoke and said, nah, it's a little bit too late for that, buddy. SSA Group is at 500. There was $1 billion again. Oh man, I want the glory days. Give me the glory days. Can't get the glory days. Affected by the harvest of cotton, the price of cotton fell. Even though it says cotton, not actually cotton. Man, I feel like how much do I have invested at this point? It's got to be like maybe $3 billion. Serious. Thanks for ruining the moment even more. Current urbanization rate has reached 75%. Okay. Got a year-end bonus. You performed well this year and got a year-end bonus of 6 months. Those bonuses don't affect me either. It's like a couple $1,000. Woo. Woo. $1,000 when I'm a billionaire. I don't care anymore. $30. Got a stock bonus of $3.9 million. Still teasing me, aren't you, TCTnet? You don't want me to be happy. I thought $20 was as low as it's gonna go. It went back down to 19. That was kind of scary for a moment there. I mean, we're headed back up to in the 40s. 42. And I think we're starting to head back down again. 30. Yep. I don't know. This investment just... It paid off early. I tried to hold on a little bit longer, and I ruined it. And then I got another opportunity. Held on too long. Ruined it. And now we're just kind of like, can we make it back at all at this point? $30, 34. I mean, you would think, considering I have 90 million shares, that would have bumped up the price a little bit, but no. I guess that's just not the way this is going to work. This year, the BBC released a large documentary, Blue Planet 3. Really? It's like every time it gets up there, it just falls back down. There it goes again. Got up to 40 and fell back down. It's like it can't break past the $40 barrier. And I don't know why. They've been down in the dumps for the past 3 years now, and it's bothering me. The government increased the house down payment rate to 40%. Still, that's a ridiculous number. Once again, we'd gotten back up to like 45 for a second, and it shot back down again. Come on, TCTnet. Hey, here's now at $230. I haven't really been paying attention to anybody else at this point. And Sophie's now at 34,000. So, yeah, that's pretty ridiculous right now, just saying. But, Sunpaper's now in the 6,000 range again. How the frick did they get to $30,000 a share? How is this even possible? This should not be a thing at all. Hayer's now at $200-something. What is going on? They're at $300. Got a year-end bonus. Yeah, I haven't done much this year at all. So now I'm still waiting on this investment. Been holding for years now, trying to make my money back. Oh boy. Negative 700 and back down. Negative 800. $3.9 million for dividends. Once again, $29 a share. Keep rolling. I'm never gonna make my money back off this. Send this now down to 80 in the $80 range. Parallel's almost back up to 200. This is annoying me. $19. They might just go bust at this point, it seems like. The way that this is going. $22. No one has faith in them. Every time it's just brain drain, brain drain, brain drain, brain drain, and bad news. Just bad freaking news every time I turn the corner. Hayer sets up a new appliance store. Furniture market growth below 0% for the first time. So now Sophie started to fall off. They were at 30,000. They're like 20,000 now. Still freaking high price, to be honest. Cinder releases a new professional underwater camera. They're now at $100 again. They were down at like 89 or 90 earlier. And I'm trying to, still waiting. Still waiting, negative $1 billion. I just want it to happen one more time. One more time, please. Or don't. $20. I was gonna say I may just have to sell it for what it is at this point. 27, 30, 31, 20. Every time just gets up to 30 or 40, falls back down in the dumps. No one cares anymore. Someone please raise the price here. 26, 30, come on, and back down. And back down. $32, got year-end bonus at 2 months, and back down. God freaking dang it. Oh, this is killing me. 24, 23, 22. I didn't even get to see what that said. It was probably another bonus at the end of the year. It's now 2023. Yeah, I think we just made a really bad investment. The worst investment that I've ever made at this point. I guarantee you after I sell it, it's gonna skyrocket back up again. I can almost guarantee it. I hate myself for this one. Absolutely hate myself for this one. 26, come on. At least get me back up to maybe 45. Like that may... I was shooting for 90 at the beginning, but 45 may do. Can we do it? There. Oh, we're starting to head somewhere. Alright, forward. Back down again. God freaking dang it. We're almost there. Come on. 33, 30. We're now in year 2023 at this point. I've been holding on to this investment for like the past 5 years. Oh boy, $40. Dang it. I was gonna say I was gonna sell there because I just wanted to make my money back, but freaking as soon as I wanted to and I tried to pause and it said nope. Nope, you don't get your money back. And we're almost losing $2 billion. Great. This is ridiculous. The TCT net is just horrible now. It's been bad for the past 5 years. And it doesn't get any better at this point. Sophie's now at $40,000. They're just going freaking absurd. Sun Paper's at $5,000. SSA Group's still kind of been holding in that $300 range. I got a year-end bonus of 4 months. Not that really helps now. Negative 550 million. Come on. Like I said, I'm shooting for 45 now. Due to economic downturn, stock bonus $3 million. I'm still trying to hold on here. I just want to make a profit again. I don't care about the $1 billion anymore. I don't care. I feel like by the time I actually make my money back in this, I'm actually gonna have finished the game. Cause what? We've got I think 3 more years left until the game ends. So I'm still trying to hold on to this investment to see if it goes somewhere, and it's not. This is the one time I should have sold and I didn't. 25, 27, and back down. Recently, dry weather has led to frequent fire alarms, resulting in higher log prices. I'm still not seeing it. $20 again. Oh boy. Cinder released a new digital camera. They're in the 140. Sophie's down to like 20-some thousand. Well, 30,000 now. And we went to 29 again, but didn't really get anywhere. Back down again. As long as it doesn't hit 15 again, because that was already scary enough. Cinda's now executing layoffs as profit falls, and so now their stock price is not necessarily falling that much, even though they're supposed to. Okay, there it is. There's the fall. Still not seeing anything for TCT Net. There's been no good news for them at all, and we're headed back to that $15 range. Great. 27, 29, 30. Oh, we may be headed somewhere in the right direction. Somewhat, or not. Just every time I see a glimmer of hope, it just snatches it away from me and says, you should have sold earlier. Stock bonus of $3 million once again. I don't want to sell for negative $2 billion. I just don't. But it's getting worse. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. I want my patience to be rewarded now at this point, but it's not. Send to release a new panoramic camera. It's $18 again. Sophie's at almost 40,000 again. SSA Group's at 300, 400, 17. I'm actually trying to finish the game at this point, trying to get to 2027 to see if it actually ends. Serious brain drain occurs again. Can you give me something? Like, they haven't released a game in the past 5 years or anything? Like, usually they would release a game or something. Are they not still doing that? Did they back out of the game market completely or something? Like, what happened? Tell me, please. Send developed new underwater photography technology. Well, we're headed to $12. Alright, worst investment I've ever made. Officially the worst investment I've ever made. Alright, well, it's headed back up a little bit. And, well, wait. Is this the news that we needed? 27, 28, 29, 30, and back down. 20 million shares, we've lost almost $2 billion. So we're still trying to see if we can at least turn a profit again, which is seemingly less likely every freaking passing day and every passing month. The government increased the down. How are they doing this? Down payment rate to 50%. Who has 50% to pay on a house? Like, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Anyway, let's keep speeding through. Negative $2 billion. We got $2 million. I've almost had enough with this freaking company. I just know that as soon as I get ready to sell it, it's going to shoot back up. Or maybe it won't. I don't know. $2 billion lost. This is the game teaching me my lesson. 17. Sophie buys a piece of... What? Buys a piece of wood resource to supply a steady source wood for its factory. Back up to 26, 29. And back down again. God freaking dang it. This is last episode all over again. I get a good sign a little bit, and then 2 seconds later it's gone. I mean, all right, I'm done. I'm out. I've had enough. I can't deal with it anymore. I just can't. We've lost almost $2 billion in this investment. This is the worst one ever. $20. Well, I'm selling. Wait, no. Then it wants to rise up again. Alright, let's get out. $90 million. I mean, 90 freaking... I can't even sell all this crap anymore. That's only $1.2 billion back. Matter of fact, it's lowering itself by the second. I just can't deal with this right now. Alright. Maybe we can actually see if we can just finish the game with the investment. I don't know. $22. 19, 20, 23, 24. Yeah, nah, this is... Oh, wait. I was gonna say, if we can get under $1 billion, that would be great, but it doesn't seem like I can do that either. 22. Nope. 20, 21. Got a year-end bonus. Alright, I'm out. I'm out. 900, what is that? Or, no, Jesus, I can't even count this number. 1, 2, 3. I think we have 90 million shares in this company right now. I'm out. Alright. Freaking, I'm done. It won't even let me sell it. Did I try and sell too many? It's, oh, 6 zeros. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Did I put too many zeros in here? There we go. $2.7 billion when it's all said and freaking done. We lost like $1 billion on that investment. Wasn't my shining moment. Definitely wasn't. Things definitely probably could have done better. I mean, I probably could have done better. I could have been up to almost $4 billion, I believe, if I had sold earlier on. Or I would have been like, yeah, 3.7, because I had made $1 billion on that investment. And I would have made, yeah, I would have been up to 3.7 million. I'm trying to see, why is Hayer now $1,000? What, like, in my time of speeding through this, I did not realize where Hayer was going. They're at $1,000. Sin is at 355. Like, what's going on here? Anyway, Parallels at 150, Ramblers at 128, SSA Group's at 400. Sophie's almost at $60,000. And TCT Net's 23. Just trying to, like I said, I swear it's gonna rise up now. Now that I've sold off, it's gonna go up. 24.72. Let's see, what is this? I've retired now, so I'm pretty sure that's the end of the game. I've now retired, and it was a fun series. I'd like to thank you guys for joining me on the ride. We ended it with what, $2.7 billion, and could have been more, but I'm happy with it. I mean, at least we didn't lose $2.7 billion. But I'm going to end it here, guys, of course, because I have no other choice now. And I'll see you, well, not in the next one, but in probably a new series.